Hello there, Aries. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 18th through the 24th. I'm doing something a little bit different this week. I'm doing an experiment just to see how this goes. You guys are the lucky guinea pigs. Sorry, I can't ask your permission ahead of time, but here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm not using any cards this week for my tarot forecast, which I guess makes it not exactly a tarot forecast. But what I'm doing is I am just picking up energies for you, Aries, for this week. So let's just see how this goes, all right? So Monday for Aries, what do we have coming up for you guys? Okay, so first of all, I feel like there's interaction coming in for you Monday, and this has to do with a man who is more mature. He is somebody who really kind of has his stuff together as far as mentally, logically. All the decisions that he makes are really based on logic, and you can see that this guy really, he has his stuff together. And so I see different ones of you interacting with him in different ways on Monday, but I do feel like all of you Aries are going to run into this person. For some of you, this is going to be your father, and he's going to be giving you some advice. Not all of you are going to want to hear this advice. Some of you will be open to it, some of you won't. But for others of you, this is more of a work-related thing where this is going to be either a boss or a client or someone that just comes into your work environment and you have an interaction with him. These interactions are going to be different. For some of you, it's just going to be a very brief interaction. I feel like a lot of you, even after a brief interaction, are going to be feeling like you admire this person and where they're coming from and how they handle things. And for the rest of you, where it's somebody that you actually work with, obviously going to be a little bit of a longer interaction for you. For some of you, I'm seeing meetings. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is a lawyer actually that we're talking to on Monday. And I feel like this is somebody who is definitely able to assist you with certain things. For those of you that this is your boss, I feel like he is going to be assisting you with certain things as well, but you're going to be coming to him and saying, this is the situation that I'm dealing with here. How would you like to handle it? And he's going to have some really good ideas about how it needs to be handled. So overall, I feel like this is a pretty positive interaction with this person on Monday, and this is going to be something that for the most of you, it's going to actually propel you forward. For those of you that this is your father that's giving you advice and you're just kind of like, oh, I didn't ask for this advice. Why is he telling me this stuff? This would actually be a good time for you to pay attention because he's coming to you with some very valid points. I'm not saying that you can take everything and run with it, but he is coming to you with some valid points that you may want to actually consider. Okay, so that's Aries for Monday. I have my little envelopes I can hold on to so I remember what day I'm working on, if you're wondering what I'm playing with here with my hands. So this is the beginning of Tuesday. So Aries, what do we have coming in for you on Tuesday? Tuesday, I feel like you guys are going to be working very diligently on a certain project, and for most of you this project is going to be something that not only benefits yourself when it's completed but does also benefit others around you. I don't feel like you're going to have this project complete on Tuesday, but I do feel like you're going to be working pretty diligently on it, and this is kind of a bigger project is what it feels like for most of you Aries. So this is something that even though you're making real progress on this project, because of the size of the project, you're kind of looking at it and going, wow, there's still a long way to go here. But what I'm feeling is don't be discouraged because there's still a long way to go, because you're making very real progress, and you just keep putting one foot in front of the other and you'll get where you want to be with this. So that's what I'm hearing for you on Tuesday. On Wednesday, Aries, what do we have coming up for Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday I'm hearing happiness, celebration. So something's going on where you're going to be really happy, and this has to do with other people more than it does like a work project being completed or something like that. It has to do with other people that are in your life. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be sort of a reunion of sorts. For some of you, this could actually be a reunion, like maybe if you're split up as a couple, now you're coming back together. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is more of a chance to see friends that you haven't got to see for a while, or maybe families coming in that you haven't had a chance to see for a while. But Wednesday, I'm just feeling happiness, celebration, reunion is a part of that. It's very fun. I feel a lot of fun here. So and it feels like the celebration is more than just between two people. This celebration is multiple people together, all really just enjoying each other's company, and the fact that somebody is back. Somebody is back in town is what I'm hearing. So, in fact, it's making me think of it's an old song. I don't even know who sings it. But my dad used to play it on his tape player whenever I was a little girl. And it was, my boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble now. So I don't know if this is talking about boyfriends back for some of you. I guess for some of you it would be if I'm getting that song. But for a lot of you, I just feel like this is really just good friends coming back and really getting to enjoy some time with them. Okay, so that is your Wednesday, Aries. So let's see, Thursday, what's going on Thursday? Aw, Thursday is the departure day when this friend has to go back away. So apparently for a lot of you, this friend is not coming back into your life permanently. That was just a temporary situation. So I feel like Thursday you have to say goodbye again, and it feels very sad. It feels just like, it feels just like, gosh, what are the words? It just feels sad. Like, oh, this connection was so nice. It was so nice to reconnect. And it's this feeling of just hating to let go and knowing that it'll be a long time before you can connect like this again. So Thursday, that seems to be the big thing that impacts your mood on that day, Aries. And once again, I want to remind you, this is a general reading, so not everything is always going to apply to everybody. So you just want to bear that in mind. But yeah, it's a bittersweet thing about this person leaving, and I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this person is actually, like he kind of stepped over and saw you like in between phases in his life or in between a transition or her life. But it's kind of in between a transition, and so now this person is moving on to the next thing. So wherever they came from, they were closing a door there. They stopped by and visited you kind of on the way to the new place. Now they're going on to this new place, this new promotion, this new geographic location, this new something. But this new something, I feel like, you're saying goodbye to them, but it's bittersweet because this new something that they're going on to is a step up for them, is an improvement for them. And so you recognize that and you're happy for them in that that is what's actually going on in their life. So that's the sweet part of it, is just getting to see them move onward and upward. And the bitter part is just, knowing it's going to be a while before you get to see them again. Although I do feel like there are some of you who are already making plans to get back together and not let so much time go by before you see this person again on Thursday. Friday, Aries. What do we have coming up on Friday? I'm just looking at myself in the camera because I've got nowhere else to look right now and thinking, wow, how silly this looks. But, okay, so Friday. For Aries, you have celebration this week. You have another celebration coming in on Friday. It's a great happiness. I'm not feeling like this is so much like party hardy, like normally, Friday nights can be really party hardy, but this is a great happiness, and it feels like this is like a family happiness. For some of you, I feel like there are going to be new nieces and nephews or new babies coming into the family, new grandkids for some of you Aries on Friday. Yeah, new happiness, and it feels like it has to do with family. So for those that, there's not actually a baby showing up, this could be something where maybe somebody's getting married, or maybe they're even coming home from the honeymoon and you're getting to talk to them about all the great stuff that they experienced. Also, there could be somebody graduating, that it's just really a big deal for them to be graduating, or, any kind of milestone that's coming up. There's some kind of family celebration coming up for you, Aries, on Friday. Now on Saturday, what's coming up for Aries on Saturday that they need to be aware of? Okay, so Saturday, when I ask that question, what I'm hearing is love, love, love. So there's love on all kinds of different levels. Unfortunately, in the English language, love is very, very, very generic. That can be anything from platonic love, mother-child love, romantic love. But what I'm hearing is I'm hearing the Greek word eros, which is more of erotic type love. So Saturday, I'm feeling like there's definitely some kind of romantic connection going on, or there's something going on that is making you feel very romantic minded, like maybe you're wishing for some kind of romantic interlude, or maybe you're just watching a very romantic movie or exciting movie, passionate movie. But I do feel just love coming in on Saturday. I feel like a lot of you Aries are going to be experiencing that erotic, passionate, wonderful kind of love on Saturday. I think that's about all I want to say about that. You know, we don't want to turn the video into something R-rated that the kids can't watch. So on Sunday, what we have coming up for Aries, recovery day, that's what I'm hearing. It's a day of recovering. You've had really quite the busy week, especially it looks like socially. You had quite a lot going on socially, but also it's been busy at work, it feels like to me. And so Sunday, you know, after Saturday, Saturday has been pretty hectic and busy too, it feels like. So Sunday is recovery day. It's recovery day from just the long work week. It's a time to just regroup before you get ready to hit it all again Monday. But Sunday, just recovery day. I feel like a really lazy day. You know, hanging around on the couch or hanging around out in the yard, not doing a whole lot of nothing really. Just, you know, what you have to do, doing the necessities, feeding yourself. Things like this, but mostly just relaxing. This is a day of like watching movies or just going for walks or just catnapping all day long. So that's what I really feel like Sunday is. Sunday is just really a very lazy day. It's a downtime day. Time to just take some downtime to let yourself rest and recuperate. So Aries, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there, and if you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, go ahead and contact me. We will schedule a reading for you as quickly as possible. And for everybody else, I'll see you here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.